Hey guys, Ole Anderson here and from the Berkshire, Massachusetts treasure hunter, and welcome to my channel. We're gonna do a little bit of a different video today on an unboxing. I'm out of work. It's September 28th, I think. I've been out since Monday. I have a pretty big problem with my shoulder, my rotor cuff. There's two muscles. That's pretty bad, so I can't go detect for a while anyway. So I thought we were going to do an unboxing. Let me turn you around and see what we got. So this came actually last Friday, and it's just been sitting. Last week it started, almost 2 weeks ago it started with my shoulder and my arm, and it's pretty much been hell ever since. I barely made it to work last week. It was bad. Every day I got home I couldn't sit or nothing. My arm was hurting so bad. I put ice on and everything and nothing helped. So I've been seeing the doctor and they did some x-ray. And yeah, I apparently got a damaged rotor cuff. The muscles, two of the four muscles to the rotor cuff is damaged. So I'm on muscle relaxer and painkiller and gotta take it easy. So, but I thought we would do an unboxing since this has been sitting here for about a week now. So let me put you down for a second and we'll open up the box. Well, I already took a sneak peek, but hold on, I'll get this out of the box. So this is what I got. A new backup detector to the Legend is the Simplex new generation, the Ultra. I needed a backup machine. I already got a Simplex, but I heard a lot of good stuff about this one, so I might sell my regular Simplex, and this is going to be my backup for the Legend. Of course, when the score comes out, or the double score, I'll probably get that, but that won't be before probably around Christmas time, maybe a little before, I'm not sure. But let's look at the box here. So it's the Simplex new generation, offer extreme depth and high-end features and an entry level price. This was $2.99. I didn't get the headset, as you can see here. You can choose to get the headset. I think with the headset is $3.59 or something like that. I already have the headset for my Legend, so I'm just going to use that. It's waterproof up to 16 feet. Easy operation, vibration, backlight, keypad, LCD is lit up, and LED flashlight. Long battery life and online firmware updates. I don't think there's any updates out yet. I think this is the version 7.0. I'm not all the way sure. This has Bluetooth compared to the regular Simplex that has Wi-Fi, I think. This has Bluetooth, so you can get your own headset if you want to. Got a 3-year warranty. If you buy a new detector, make sure you're registered, so which I will do today. So let's open up the box and see what we got. So here it is. So first you got a hat, a Simplex cap, which I'll probably be using. They get dirty and worn very easy, but yeah, I might use that. So Simplex hat. Of course, you got the manual and metal detecting code of ethics, which you should kind of follow if you can. You don't trespass no private property without the owner's permission. One of the most important ones, while trespassing is pretty important. I did that once and that was not fun. Luckily the guy was kind of nice, so later on I actually got full permission to his land, but the day he caught me wasn't that fun, and I thought it was town property, which it was not. So that's what you get for listening to people. So refill all your holes, very important. Make it look like you were never there. Remove all trash. What you find on the ground, in the ground, just get rid of it. and respect the plants and natural life and protect the environment. Very important, guys. Should always follow that. So here we go. Here it is. We got one of the carbon fiber shafts. This is the bottom shaft, I can see. Put that here. And over here is the other shaft. Carbon fiber, very light. It's definitely a lot lighter than anything else. What more is here? There's a strap for the arm cuff. Let me get this detector out. It's strapped down, I can see, so I'll put it down for a second. So this is pretty much what's in the box. The shafts, the strap, what do we got here? Charger cable and the coil, whatever you call it, for the coil hardware, I guess you can call it the coil hardware. Here's the coil. You can see they redesigned that a little. So I'll move this up for a second so I can stretch it out a little. Let's see. Okay. This right here is different, I can see, and it's SX28. I think the regular simplex is an SP28, so there's definitely a difference. I gotta figure out if I can use the little coil for the simplex on the simplex ultra, but very light coil, guys. Of course it got the cover, so yeah, the SX28. So that's the coil and the controller. As you can see, it's definitely a different design. It says Simplex Ultra up top. It's a little bit dirty, dusty, but it has the cover on it, so that's fine. But I can see the buttons are different, and they finally made them white so you can see what's going on here. But it's definitely a different design. I think it's more like the Legend box, and also they use the same screw for the Legend for the charging and data port, so that's an improvement. The rubber plug on the other one was kind of hard to stay on, so I never really used it for water hunt. So but yeah, I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let me put you down here and we'll compare it with the Simplex. So as you can see, here's the old Simplex buttons. They are very different. I kind of like those. They're a bit hard to press, but you can definitely read what was on them. So I guess it could be they used the Simplex casing or they used the Legend casing. I'm not quite sure. I guess they maybe used, I would say they used the Legend because the buttons are in a little bit different position. So yeah, that's the old Simplex. Very good machine too. And here's the other one. Let's compare it with the Legend. Hold on. So this is the Legend. I painted the buttons white, or the markings, so I could see what I was doing. I still got to clean it a little bit more. But as you can see, the Legend has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 buttons. The Simplex Plus got 2, 4, 6, 7 buttons. So we got a few more buttons on the Legend, but I think they used the housing. I'm pretty sure they did. So let's get into the Simplex Ultra. I'll put it together and then I'll get back to you. I won't bother you with putting it together. You all know how to put a metal detector together, I would think. I'll get right back. Well, I guess if you're new in here, I'll show you how to put a metal detector together. It's very easy, actually. So you got the control box and you grab the first shaft, the middle shaft, I guess we'll call it, and you open this. So like the cam lock, I guess we'll call it the cam lock. Hold on, I'll put you down here. Let's see what we can do here. So you open the cam lock, and you check your shaft, and you put it in. It can only go one way. Push it in, I guess, as far as you want, and then you can lock it, and now it's tight. So now you got that. The other end, so you take your other shaft, your longer shaft, and it can only go one way, guys. You can kind of see, well, I'll show you. So can you see the end here? See how it's formed? So you take the other shaft and put that in, and you lock it. So now you got the shafts connected. So then it's time to put a coil. See if I can do this without knocking everything on the table here. So here's the coil. See if we can do it in a way that you can see it. So here is the shaft. So, oh, I almost forgot. So you take two of these rubber grommets, or whatever you call them, push them in. They're probably a little bit tight first time. Push it in here, turn it, see the hole, push it in here. So now your coil is ready to get assembled. This will make a little bit resistance so the coil is not flopping around. You take your shaft and you go down. I don't know how close I can get here, guys. So you put that in. Let's turn this around. Over on this side you have a square hole right here. You gotta grab this thing. It's only on the simplex, by the way. You gotta grab this thing, put that in, just like loosely. Put your screw in, and now you gotta kind of find the hole here. Let's see if we can find it. So you grab it so it and puts it through here. You see it going through here. And the plate here, the square plate you put in. It doesn't fit as good as the other one, but that's okay, I guess. Whoa, that almost ended bad. So you grab that, and you got a shot close up of my face. So you grab that, tighten this. As you can see, it goes in now. So you're good to go. You tighten that in. So now the coil is secure. Let's get this a little bit down here. So now you got that on. Gotta loosen this a little. So now it stands by itself. And it can only point one direction, guys. The Nokta should be in front, or you will have the coil on backwards. When you put the cable on, see how it's here? You gotta go over, not under, over. Let's get this cable unleashed here. I keep these this Velcro on it. So you go over, and then you just start to spin it. Hold on. You go over, and then you just start to spin it. Let me open it a little here. So now it's kind of fully open. So you start to spin the wire around. Kind of hard to do with one hand. Let me get this on, and I'll show you how you plug it in. I'll get right back to you, but get it over the coil, the first loop, and then you just spin it. So when you get to up to here, you got the coil all the way around, all the way down, and you get up to here. This is your charging and data port. The coil is the green one. Let's see, green. The other one is black, I think. So see if I can film this right. There you got it. So you take the cable, It can only go in one way. There's a little, there you go, and then you just screw it in. Let me see. Gotta make sure we're doing this right, guys. There we go. So it goes in, and screw it in so it's very tight. And when you get all the way down, push a little bit on the cable and you can spin it a little bit more. So now that's on. So when you've done that, you are pretty much ready to start it up. Let me position it so we can take a look at this. Also, we got to talk a little about this arm cuff. I think it's the same as the upgraded one for the Legend. It's definitely lighter, so because you got two carbon fiber shafts and this where it's drilled out. Let's grab the other Legend. The other Simplex. It got solid arm cuffs and it got a metal. It only got one of them that's carbon fiber, so the other one is aluminum. So it's definitely a lot lighter. I'm not sure how much lighter, but it's definitely lighter. So I can probably figure that out. But we gotta put this strap on. Some people choose not to use it. I like to have it on. So we just feed it through. That's how I do it anyway. Feed it through. Feed it through. And in this end here, this little end here has like a little thing, so it won't go through. And then you just fold it over, and you now got a strap. And of course you got to adjust it to your arm size. So that was the strap. So there was one spare grommet, so that's good. Of course you got the charger cable. I have a ton of these, so I just use one to charge all of them. So I got a lot of spares. So, but let's turn this puppy on and see what it does. So, like I said, you got different buttons. I won't take this plastic off right now. I'll probably put a piece of glass on it, protecting glass. But let's turn this on and see if it powers up. Simplex Ultra version 7. So there you go. I think I got the volume turned down. Let's see if it works. Yep. There's not a lot of interference in here. That's kind of weird. It might be set up that way. I don't like the light keeps turning off that quick. I'm sure you can set that somewhere. So let's look at what we got. The old Simplex, you got park, 2 parks, 2 fields, beach, and all metal. Here you got 1 park, 1 field, 4-tone, 99-tone, beach, and all metal. You go from 0 to 100. I wish they would have done that on the Legend, but they didn't. Hold on, I will get back to you. I gotta read a little bit about that so I kind of know what I'm talking about. I'll get back to you. Okay, so I figured out the light. It has an automatic function and continuous, and I chose the continuous right now because so I can show you what's going on here. Instead of, I might run on automatic when I start detecting with it to save a little bit of power, but for now it's continuous, so the light stays on. So we got up here, you got the ID, as you can see them up there. You got from 0 to 90. Right now it's notched out up to 15, I think. I don't know why, but I would probably go around 10. So you got field, you got park, you got 4-tone, 99-tone, beach, and all metal. Over here to the left, you got the sensitivity, up and down, It can go up to 30 sensitivity. On the other side, you got, well, here in the middle is the Bluetooth. I turned that on too. I will try and hook up the headset. Should be able to find it now. I won't bother you guys with that. Over here to the right, you got your depth indicator. Down here, right here, where it says M is for minerals, and you got your battery light. Let's jump down to the bottom. No, that's not the bottom. So here we go. So you got your speakers first. Up at, whoops, go back here. Speakers up and down, how loud you want it. Normally 100 headset, but I would not go all the way. I don't. Hopefully these speakers are better than on the Legend. I still got the first generation speakers on my Legend, and it hasn't blown yet. But I use headset all the time, so that's probably why. Let's go in here again. So you got your speakers. Here's your iron volume. I do not know. Oh, you got to go up here. Hold on. So good to get iron volume. Well, we might as well go further over. You got your ground suppression. That's if you're in a if you can't calm your detector down if it's very noisy. I think this is iron volume or suppression, ground suppression. So let's go in here again. So you got your speakers. I do not know if we can. No, there's nothing. This is just plus or minus how loud you want it. We'll go one over. You got your, what is this? That is your, okay. So speakers, iron volume. To get up to the other, you can't do anything here. It will just not go anywhere. If you jump, you just go to the next one. So this is your iron. So to go up to it, you press the button over here, and now you're up in the other row. So you can turn your iron on or off. You can go up in the numbers here, how loud you want it to be. It's also your notch. So iron, on or off, and then you got this new function. So this little symbol here is your coin, excuse me, coin and relic scale. See if I can get back into it again. Coin and relic scale. So you can choose either coin mode or relic mode. You got to do some adjustments. So read the manual. That's what I have to do. But coin scale, and you can turn them on, whatever you want to be on, relic or coin. Over here, next one is your target ID depth. Apparently you can adjust for target ID. Let's get back into it again. One over. Oh, one over. Click up to it, and it's your, you can adjust it to low, medium, or high. It's set to medium, so that's probably where I'll go in the start. So that's your target ID, your relic or coin mode. So I'm definitely going to play a little bit around with that. Next one down. So you get the iron settings. You got your, so you got your iron setting, and so this one here is your ground suppression. You can go up and down. It's set at 0 to start. That is if you got false ground signals. You can go up or down. So very helpful. You can go too high and you start to get false signals. So careful what you do. It's set at 5 normally. Oh, in Beats mode it's set to 5. But yeah, you can go up and down. So there's definitely a lot of settings you can do. So I would definitely watch some YouTube videos, which I am going to do. The next one is frequency shift. You can change the frequency a little bit. It normally runs in F2, so that's why I'm going to leave it. So the next one here is your recovery speed, and you can go up and down. Lower, you've got to swing slower. Higher, you can swing faster. You definitely got to play with that too. It's not like the Legend where you have a number. So yeah, you got to play with it. Let's see if we can get in here. I don't like it jumps out of it constantly. It should just stay in it until you tell it not to. So yeah, but that is your recovery speed. Next one over is your tones. See if we can get up here. So it's your tone settings. You got tone break, tone frequency, and tone volume. Let's see if we can get into it again. I don't like it goes out of it constantly. So let's get up to the first one. So you can change the numbers. Your tones will change. You can change your tone break or tone frequency. And the last one is the tone volume. Right now they're set on 5 and 5. So iron and that you can kind of make out such grunts. So yeah, that's your tone settings. This is the threshold. You can only use that in all metal mode. If you go up a little, it'll have a constant hum in the background. So I probably won't be using it. But that's your threshold. You can go up. Go up there pretty good, so but I'm going to keep it at 0 for now, or minus, so 0. So yeah, you can adjust your threshold. That's pretty much only in all metal mode. And then we got the last one. Let's see, go into it here. That's your settings, your general settings. So you got your Bluetooth, you got your vibration, your light or brightness, your flashlight. See, the flashlight came on. And oh, your save button. That's for saving your profile, I guess, which is very good. So yeah, that's pretty much the Ultra. I definitely gotta study some videos, study the manual, because there's a lot different you can do with the threshold, with the ground suppression. Ground balance is kind of the same with your swing speed. So yeah, there's all kind of stuff you can adjust. So you gotta really study it, I think. But I'm looking forward to use it. So this was a little unboxing. I don't know so much about this detector yet. This regular simplex is a lot easier. This is not as bad as the Legend was. The Legend had a little bit of a learning curve. It took me a while to get that under control. But yeah, it's getting pretty good reviews, this Ultra. It goes deeper than the regular simplex, and I find a lot of stuff. So get yourself an Ultra, or wait till the score is coming out. But this is the backup detector for my Legend. I'm probably going to get the score, double score. The score is just all automatic. You turn it on and you just go. Probably would make it easy too with multi-frequency. The double score, you can adjust stuff. So just like the simplex Ultra, you can now adjust stuff. So that's good. It got a lot of more options. So I'm looking forward to try it out. I hope, I don't know if I can use the little coil from the regular simplex. I don't think so, but I'm gonna investigate and see if I can. But yeah, get yourself a simplex Ultra, I guess. This is Ole Anderson from the Berkshire, Massachusetts Treasure Hunter. I hope you all have a good day. Press like and subscribe, and I'll be back with more. Bye.